The pilot suddenly suffered a heart attack and collapsed onto the control stick. The plane immediately lost control and began plummeting downward. An incoming oxygen tank flew toward the man. Thankfully, it only hit the glass. The woman desperately tried to pull the plane up, but the pilot's body was weighing down on the control stick. Seeing this, the man quickly pulled the pilot away. Just as they were about to crash into the ocean, the woman managed to pull the control stick up in time. The plane skimmed over the water's surface and then climbed back into the sky. The two narrowly escaped disaster. The man quickly dragged the pilot into the cabin, but to their despair, neither of them had any flying experience, and they were stranded above the vast ocean. All they could do was continue following the flight path. However, they soon encountered a massive cumulonimbus cloud. To avoid losing their way, they had no choice but to fly straight through it. But to their surprise, the storm inside was far worse than they had anticipated. If they kept flying like this, they would inevitably be struck by lightning. Realizing this, the woman ignored her boyfriend's protests and desperately pulled the control stick upward. She wanted to gain altitude and rise above the storm. After relentless effort, the plane finally broke through the clouds and emerged above the cumulonimbus. They resumed smooth flight once again. But soon the woman began to feel unwell. She suddenly experienced a wave of dizziness. It turned out the high altitude was causing her to suffer from hypoxia. She then collapsed onto the control stick. The plane began plummeting again, quickly re-entering the stormy clouds. After all the chaos, they had completely lost their sense of direction. To make matters worse, the compass was now broken. If they couldn't find their way back to the flight path, they might end up flying in circles forever. Realizing the urgency, the man had a sudden idea. Staggering, he made his way toward the back of the cabin.